slowly, graciously and surely, you can attain the self-realization. 1, you prepare your mind and intellect. 2, you bring a balance and discipline in your senses and in your body and in your mind. 3, you detach yourself and you create a dispassion in your mind. Dispassion doesn't mean that you hate the world. Dispassion just means that I won't be slave of the world. Remember, our Rishis never said hate world. No, no, no. We don't have such crooked idea. We just say that this world should not be your master and your mind should not be master of you. You should be the master of the mind. So there comes the practices of yoga to bring discipline. There brings on the discipline of doing the mantra jap, the chanting, the devotion, the love, the servitude, making mind pure. And with all these necessary tools, when you will begin to listen to the jnana, this adhyas, this superimposition which has happened, that gets removed and you get to know what you are and what you will be, what you were in the reality, and that is Satchitananda. Seeing oneself as body-mind is a action of ignorance. What I call adhyasa, it's a superimposition which has happened. You are not body, but you see yourself as body. You are not mind, you see yourself as mind. You are not the emotions and thoughts, you see yourself as thoughts and emotions. And then this is so strong. So strong. But the day, this stupidity just goes away, it goes away. Now, one of my very young disciples is 23 years old. His name is Jayadev. He's been doing his service seva in the video department. So he was traveling from last almost 2 years. Wherever I go, he goes there. So this time in Puri, he comes to me, gave a letter. And in that letter he wrote, he said, whatever my life is left, I wish to be with you in your service. And I wish to realize my true self. And I don't want to waste even a single minute in the world. I said, what about your family? He said, my dad is okay. My mom is 80% okay. She will be okay because she loves you a lot. And there was a point that everything is fixed, the return tickets, all done, train, plane, everything. And he said that actually I have a ticket to go back to Gujarat. But now I don't want to go to Gujarat. So that's my plea. That's my request. So what's the answer? I said, okay, sure. I said, but how will you reach? So I was just kind of checking with other people about his travel arrangement. And then he pops up with this answer. He said, the question is just to reach ashram. That I will do whether I have to come by train or bus or walk or whatever. That is my headache. You have said yes, that's enough for me. So he is not asking for some, make my travel arrangement because I want to come to ashram. Now you have to take the burden of me coming back to ashram. I really loved the way he said it. He said the point is to reach ashram. That I'll do. I'll manage howsoever. Howsoever. He said, but now I don't want to waste at least this life in worldly pursuit. The clarity of his perception, the fire in his heart and eyes was so visible. I had no reason to say no. I said, come on, come along. Why waste it? Those who have lived their life in the worldly pursuit, in making money and fame and this and that and this and that and this and that, ask them when they are old, what did you achieve? 99.9% of the time they say nothing. And I ask this question, I usually ask this question to all those who wish to join me for life. I always say, what about marriage? What about children? I said to him also, I said, wouldn't you regret? Oh, I have missed the bus. I have no children, no wife, nobody to call mine. Huh? He said, absolutely not. Why would I regret? There is no chance. There is no chance at all that I would ever regret. So he said, this is a very odd question. Why are you even saying this to me? No, but I have to, check. Thoko bajao, check karo, pakka hai ki nahi. So I have to do that. Not only this, I'll be doing much more than that. It's not about marriage or money or a job can take away your sadhana. But the only thing is that if the priority is so strong and the choice is clear and the mind is not desirous of indulgences, then why? And I'm also of the view that marriage is not a bad thing. It can be very good as long as your spouse is of same mentality and same aspirations of doing sadhana. But I have seen people speaking lies when they want to get married, and they say, oh yes, we will do what you say. Oh yes, we will go to Gurumaa and this and that. And I have met at least some 20 odd women who met me after 15 or 16 or 20 years, and they said, the husband before marriage said, oh yes, we will be supportive, we will come along and do it. And then after marriage, they said, no, you cannot go. You have to be here. And I said, well, you chose it. But they lied. And I said, who said that they are Harishchandra Maharaj? That they won't lie.